Sometimes we live in darkness with fear when the world seems hopeless and the struggles and the pain get worse. Remember, we're not alone. Let's fight. Let's fight our nightmare. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Just wanted to say the world is big, but our lives are short. Some of us are battling our own issues. Some of us are going through depression. Some of us might be trying to commit suicide. Some of us are addicted to drugs. There's a lot of things going around the world. So much happening. We see our own loved ones, our own friends pass away in front of us. And it hurts. Sometimes we let our own battles catch up to us and they end up winning. And there's a lot of suicide going around. Suicide is not a joke. I have lost a lot of friends to overdosing. I've seen friends. I've seen people cut themselves. Sometimes you might end up in a hospital. Next time you might not end up in a hospital. I'm a person that cares for people. There's a lot of people out there that some people might not care. But hey, when there's someone on the streets or something, hey, if I have the money, or hey, you know what, I offer that person a burger or something. It's always good to help people. That's something that some people don't understand. People are always going to help you. And there's always going to be people out there that care for you. It sucks when you lose someone. And it sucks when they leave something beautiful. Sometimes people try to commit suicide, but they don't realize what they leave behind. A family, a house, kids. It's no joke. I remember when I was a kid, I used to hear voices. I'll never tell my family because my family thought I was crazy. Voices would always tell me to hurt my brother. And I did. I one time went to a circus with my friend. My friend climbed up all the way up to the circus. He slid down and he made it. And when I went up, I climbed. I started hearing a voice in my head to jump off. And I did. I landed on my leg, broke my leg, and it hurt. From my head to my head, from my toes to my head, it all vibrated. Boom, every piece of my bone cracked. I had to be in a wheelchair in a cast for a year and a half. I thought my whole life I was a bit disabled and handicapped. And sure enough, I went to school. I was getting bullied. People make fun of me. The only person I ever had was my fat friend that I used to hang out with. But even him himself, he would get bullied. And they'll hurt him. It doesn't matter how you look, what color you are, or where you're from. There's always going to be bullying. People are always going to bully you and make fun of you. That's what we fight against it. And we stand tall. Even though sometimes it hurts us, we go through it. And hey, guess what? Someday they're going to tell you I'm sorry. What are you going to do? Walk away or gladly shake your hand and forgive them? But like I was saying, I stopped to hear voices. I kept praying to God to help me get off this wheelchair, and I did. And I saw a beautiful couple. An old man and an old lady. Every day arguing. What are we going to give them to eat? With 10 kids. What are we going to give them? We only have one small room. What are we going to do next? What's going to happen? Earning only a little bit of money. using torn clothes, can't even afford good shoes. Time went by, the old man started getting sick. Every day the old man was sick and the mom would struggle with 10 kids. The old man lived sick, and the kids would always see him. They would cry, and they would always tell him, "Are you okay?" And the old man would always say, "I love you, and y'all can do y'all's best." And the old man told me personally, since I'm the older from the guys, I want you to take care of your family, take care of your mom, take care of your brothers and sisters. And I did. And just that showed me how much painful that it can be, how much pain a kid can have towards a dad. And sometimes I might not be the perfect dad, but hey, I do show my kids I love them. Just like everyone out there is battling their own problems. I'm just tired of every day seeing someone they love die, or seeing someone pass away. It hurts. When you think no one wants to help you, but there's people out there and there's help. Hospitals are expensive. This past the world around, and let's tell people, let's get together and let's build our own shelter, our own freedom, our own where we can get help from people. Let's build something together. Guys, if you're going through something right now, speak to someone and ask for help, because there's always help. Don't ever say you're alone, because you're not alone. People are out there to help you. Don't ever forget, there's always someone to help you. Let's seek help. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Thank you so much for listening to me.